Have you ever loved anything so much that you would go to any length to not let it end? Sometimes that love can lead you to do crazy things, or even become crazy yourself. Welcome to Dumb Down, the show where we summarize movies in hopes of understanding them better. Today, we dumb down Perfect Blue. Mima is a famous pop idol. She's 1/3 of a pop band called Cham. She has tons of fans and is loved by most. However, she has a dilemma. She's stuck between being a pop idol or being taken seriously as an actress, so she decides to quit Cham to focus on her acting. When she announces her retirement from music, things slowly start going to shit.
This is Mima's last performance with Cham.
Mima starts getting weird fan mail. One of them is even an explosive letter. Like some Inspector Gadget type shit. But luckily for Mima, her manager is a nosy motherfucker and he decides to open that one. Things get even weirder when she receives a fax instructing her to visit a link. But this is the 90s and not everyone is down with the internet yet.
What the fuck is the internet?
So she first needs to figure out what a link even is.
Well, it looks like this person put up a link to Mima's room, which is the title of the website. That makes sense?
Not one bit.
Later, she gets a computer and gets her other manager, Rumi, to help her get up to speed on the internet.
Computer words are funny, like Google. What the f is a Google?
If she's anything like me, she probably spent her first few hours on the internet loading one picture of Goku. Anyhow, she eventually visits the link. At first, she's happy, thinking that it's just a fan site of hers. But as she keeps reading and scrolling, she slowly realizes that these aren't just comments or assumptions about her life. Someone has been posting on this website as her, and posting very accurate things. Things that she does in her private life even. Even small things, like what type of food she feeds her fish.
Where did this come from? How do they know so much?
So Mima starts going nuts. She begins to space off and fuck up at work, and she starts seeing this Michael Jackson looking motherfucker everywhere. And to make matters worse, her ex-pop idol group, Cham, starts popping off. And these bitches don't give a fuck and they start celebrating in front of Mima.
You motherfuckers. Okay.
Since her departure from singing, Mima has been a small recurring character in a TV series. For one episode, they write her into a gangbang rape scene. Although her managers are completely against this scene, Mima agrees to do it in an effort for people to start taking her acting career work seriously.
Next up, the rape scene. Everyone get ready. Take one. Rolling.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
But slowly, Mima has been losing grip with reality, and she starts seeing visions. She begins to see the pop idol version of herself everywhere. And eventually we even get to see Michael Jackson's room, and it's covered in pictures of Mima. He sits there typing away on the computer, pretending to be her. He goes on to post on the website that the writers of the TV show forced her to film the rape scene against her will.
No one likes a pop idol with a tarnished reputation.
Later, Mima poses for a nude magazine as she continues to try to distance herself from her pop idol image. But Michael Jackson doesn't like this one bit. He purchases all the magazines that he possibly can in order to keep people from seeing Mima nude. Soon, everyone responsible of quote-unquote tarnishing Mima's image starts showing up dead. The writer of the TV show, the nude photographer, and even eventually one of her own managers.
God damn it!
Meanwhile, Mima's mental decline continues. She starts to blur the lines between her real self and her on-screen persona, and the illusions of her pop idol self keep haunting her. Mima also begins to find evidence that she might have been responsible for these murders. Her mental state makes her doubt her own innocence. One night, after rapping on the show, she is attacked by Michael Jackson, and here we have the final showdown. Mima manages to kill the king of pop, and as she stumbles out of there, she runs into Rumi. But when they return to the scene of the crime, Michael Jackson's body is gone.
Are you sure you weren't just dreaming?
Now Mima thinks that she imagined all this shit too. Later, Mima wakes up in her room, but soon discovers that it isn't in fact her room, but Rumi's room that is laid out to look identical to Mima's room. Here we discover that the real fake writer of the Mima's Room website is none other than her manager, Rumi.
No way.
Yes way, Ted!
So this entire time, Rumi made Michael Jackson believe that the real Mima was an imposter and the one from the Mima's Room website was the real one. This is what caused him to attack Mima. Rumi believes to be the pop idol version of Mima. I know, it's a little confusing, but this is when we get the true final showdown. As they fight, Mima pulls Rumi's wig off, and as Rumi reaches out to get it, she accidentally stabs herself in a piece of broken glass. Rumi then stumbles into the road where we see a truck speeding in her direction. And since I guess trucks don't have brakes in anime, the truck is gonna hit her. But right before it strikes Rumi, Mima jumps in and saves her from the truck.
Whoa, that was close.
Now some time has passed, and we see that Rumi is in a mental institution, but she still believes to be Mima, while Mima on the other hand has grown from the experience and seems to be just fine. Did she ever get in trouble for killing Michael Jackson?
Stop asking so many fucking questions.
I guess not. This has been Perfect Blue Dumbed Down, a very good fucking movie that falls apart a little bit at the end in my opinion. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, share with all your friends, and once you've done that, go follow us on Instagram.
See ya! Bye!
Get the fuck out of here now.
Oh man, this is serious. Call the police. No, call an ambulance.
I know.